Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes. Thursday night football, best bets, locks, and predictions on this beautiful Thursday morning. I, of course, am the Brofect1 AJ. Joining me, as always, he's the man with the numbers, sportsbook whisperer, college basketball guru, daddy of the diamond. All hail the king of the links, the money train, Noah. Hey, Bub, how you doing today?
Hey, we're good. We're good.
Hey, love to see it. Excited
How
for
you
some
doing,
Thursday
AJ?
night.
How you doing?
No, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm ready for some Thursday night football. Even though I'm thinking it's going to be a blowout, I'm very excited for it. Because I'm not going to lie to you, these Mondays and Tuesdays, and don't get me wrong, I've been loving spending time with my fiance during those times and everything, and it's been a great time. But it's football season. I want football on. I want it on now. I want it on every day. And the fact that it's not just kind of hurts my soul a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, hey, inject that shit straight into my veins, man. Let's go.
Hey, right in there. Get me all of it. And Noah, we have a game tonight. I'm not going to say it's going to be a good game, not going to say it's going to be a bad game, not going to say it's going to be an exciting game, but we got a game tonight. Are you ready for it?
I am. Yeah. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. New York Giants, San Francisco 49ers. 49ers, 10-point favorites at home. 44 is the total. Noah, before we get into it, the 49ers opened up as 6-point favorites at home. Line moving to 10 now because you got 81% of the bets, 85% of the money all over the 49ers right now. And I mean, mostly for good reason. I think the 49ers have outperformed and really stepped up. There were a lot of questions, especially coming from you, about how Brock Purdy was going to perform coming into the season. I think he's performed well above, more than adequate. I think he's been a solid quarterback to start the season off. The defense seems to be very strong for the 49ers, but we did just see the Giants come back against my Arizona Cardinals. Down 28-7, Noah. So I'm just saying, the Giants with a big comeback last Sunday on a short rest. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think I've seen what I've needed to see from the Giants so far this season. I think they're bad. Like, I don't think they're good by any means. And so I think this line being at 10 is fair. Game being played in San Francisco. Oh God, yeah, I don't know, they look bad. I'm big on the over on this one, though.
Yeah.
Because I think the Giants will put up some points. I think they're going to give up a lot, though, obviously, as they've shown through 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not as sold on San Francisco as a lot of people are, but it's hard for me to try to find a way to convince myself that they shouldn't cover the 10 points here.
I'm with you, Noah. I'm with you. And unfortunately, though, I am one of those 49ers supporters. I really like the way the 49ers have this team, and Brock Purdy, he is doing exactly what he needs to do, making some good decisions and doing exactly what Kyle Shanahan tells him to do. And at the end of the day, that's going to be all you need to do to keep this 49ers team going. So give me the 49ers minus that 10.5 and give me that over 44. Love the over 44. Excuse me. Now, Noah, with us only talking about one game, do you want to take some time, get into a couple prop bets, get some of your opinions on it? With only one game betting on, you got a little extra funds, maybe you throw some down on, on some touchdown scores, maybe. Let's start there. The first one I'm really seeing and liking, Daniel Jones plus 215 anytime touchdown. Noah, what are you thinking?
No thanks.
No? Even with Danny Dimes running the way he does?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I think this Giants team stinks. No, not taking him. If you had met like plus 400 or 500 for an anytime touchdown, maybe, but not plus 215.
Okay, what about my fantasy football tight end George Kittle at plus 175 anytime?
I don't love that either.
I don't either. And honestly, every single week that passes by, I'm wondering more and more why the fuck I drafted him. Um,
I don't know.
Thanks for just
I
confirming
mean,
that with me, Noah.
Kittle was on my do not draft list for fantasy football. I just felt he was going way above where he should have value wise.
Fair.
Not a knock on Kittle at all, just a knock on this San Francisco offense that doesn't seem to like to throw the ball very much.
So then Deebo Samuel at plus 104, that's got to be somewhat of a lock, right? Because I'm not touching Christian McCaffrey at minus 220.
No, I'm not touching any of these San Francisco players at any time touchdown because none of these odds, in my opinion, are where they should be. I don't know what Ayuk's at, but that might be one to look at.
Brandon Ayuk? Let me see. Is he even listed on here?
That would be the only one I would maybe consider just because of value.
Bruh, he ain't even listed anytime touchdown. You got Darius Slayton. You got fucking Kyle Juszczyk, Brock Purdy, Sterling Shepard.
I've got Ayuk at plus 160, so I don't even like that. I don't like any of these players, to be honest.
Damn, that's disappointing.
Anytime touchdown. I will tell you what I do like prop wise.
Let me hear it, Noah.
And these are passing props. I like Brock Purdy under 228.5. I don't think he's going to really need to throw the ball much. They're going to run the ball just fine. It's not going to be an issue.
Not bad.
And on the flip side, I love Daniel Jones over 215.5 because I think the Giants are going to be playing from behind, and I think they're going to be throwing the ball a lot. So, yeah, give me Danny Dimes over 215.5 pass yards, Brock Purdy under 228.5. I'll take Brock Purdy under 1.5 passing touchdowns.
I would take that too.
Because I do think the touchdowns that they do score will be rushing. And, yeah, that's where I'm at with those passing props, but there's a couple of them that I like.
I like it, Noah. I will also say I do like total rushing yards Christian McCaffrey over 78.5. I do see there being a point in this game where Christian McCaffrey finds a wide fucking hole open after a punt and just breaks loose for 50 yards. So I don't think that 78.5 is going to be an issue. Also, Deebo over 14.5 yards. I think Deebo is going to be sneaky here. Give me Deebo over 14.5 yards. And then Noah.
Rushing,
I watched them.
to clarify.
Yes, rushing. Sorry, yes, rushing yards. Excuse me. Over 14.5 rushing yards. And then I'll also take Danny Dimes over 37.5 rushing yards at minus 129. I saw the man run all over the Arizona defense last week. I don't think he'll do it nearly as much as he did against this 49ers defense, but I still think he'll get those big 5-7 yard gains, and those add up really fast. So give me Danny Dimes over 37.5 rushing yards.
All right.
There was one other prop I liked. Hold on. Hold. Oh, there was one, and then the line changed on me. It was Kayvon Thibodeau. It was over 3.5 tackles and assists at plus 107, and then it moved to 4.5 at minus 106. So I just don't like that line movement. I mean, I'd feel fine with taking him at 4.5, but it's just not my thing right now. Not my thing. Not feeling that.
Fair enough. I don't know that I've done enough research on it to really, really like it, but I might play around with little Matt Breida props.
Ooh.
With Saquon out, going against his former team, might be a little extra motivation there. I always just like those type of games, but
Matt
then
Breida
again, I'm
over
not
31.5 rushing yards at minus 113.
actually. Sign me up for that one. I mean, 31.5 is pretty low. I don't think he's going to have a great game, but I think he can go for 32 yards. That's not too much
easily.
to ask.
No, not too much to ask at all. I love it. Well, Noah, I think we should end the show on a pick we agree on, unless you got anything else to say on the Giants and 49ers tonight.
No, not really. I mean, this game kind of stinks. Wish we had a better game.
I mean, we're still going to watch it, though, right?
Oh, absolutely. And who knows? It might end up being a good game. A good game.
It might. But can't wait to see it. Can't wait to watch it. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Taking some time out of your day to come and talk with us about sports. Do want to take a moment. Shout out to our 335 amazing followers here on Rumble. Seriously appreciate all the love and support. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. But with all that being said, I am the Brofect1 AJ. That's the Money Train, Noah. Let's have a great Thursday. Let's enjoy Thursday Night Football. And we'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.